All right, welcome back, Pokemon GO players, to another episode of the Purified Podcast. Today is June 2nd, 2025. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Pokemon Trigger, please. We're back at it again. It's been a long week.
Yeah, it has been a long week.
Have you got rain?
Oh, plenty. We're back in the season of water and Kyogre drizzles, so definitely. I mean, it's been actually quite rainy over here for the last few days. Like today, just rain all day. And yesterday wasn't too bad, but I don't know. Just a lot of things here and there when it comes down to it. How's your week been, brother?
It's been pretty nice. Not too much going on. The rain's been interesting. I work with pools, so the rain is both good and bad.
I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing today was your day off then.
Oh yeah, today's my day off. Yeah. The like 2 or 3 days this week though, it's been raining and lightning and everything. And they did some filming where I was at. I guess I can say this. They were filming something for Good Morning America at the place I work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and the people I work for were stressing out because we didn't have time to like finish like cleaning a certain area that they were filming at. And I was like, brother, they're gonna understand. Like, we can't fight like weather. Like,
I mean, I get that.
Yeah, they were just freaking out over nothing. It looked fine, so I was laughing. But yeah, everything was cool. Played some Pokemon in my downtime since I wasn't able to like help clean.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a good week. I think between Pokemon Sleep and TCG, like a lot of fun stuff has been happening.
And things keep going. I mean, Drowsy Power is definitely strong tonight. I'm just tired as hell. We have a lot going on. At least a lot of news to actually bring you guys up. Hey, Zach, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. But yeah, it's gonna be a delightful summer. That's just the episode podcast to number, but still. So yeah, definitely we're here once again to talk about Pokemon GO news, updates, and ranting about the game because we love the games just as much as everybody else. This episode of the Purified Podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here in the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community of supporters on Patreons as for little as $1 a month. And we offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. You can join us at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. You can join with other part-time creators out there, podcasters out there. I actually want to shout out a quick one today before we continue on. And this is because our friend at Good Morning Johto will be having his Go Fest road trip, going all the way from his home to New Jersey, from Ohio to New Jersey, starting on Wednesday and Thursday, June 4th and 5th. So you can call on the show and actually be part of the show by calling this number 513-400-5524. Make sure you guys check out the road trip. Call in for any good stuff, vibes out during the road trip. I don't know how many hours it's gonna be. I think it's like a 24-hour trip or something like that. It could be a little bit less, but I'm not 100% sure. However, join in on the festivities because Go Fest season is here and we're ready to rumble. Definitely something that I wish Chris can join us, but I know he has a lot of other things to worry about. So
I might call in.
You might call in. There you go. You might call in. Yeah, if I call in, I mean, I'd probably already be over there by then, so it's gotta be one of those things. But yeah, it's a good thing.
Zach getting hit with the ads.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, and that's why you sub, brother. But anyways, but yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things to worry about, and as I mentioned before, GoFest is here. We actually already got one of the in-person GoFest happening last weekend, and this was the Osaka GoFest, and people were going nuts. It's been crazy. It's basically the same thing as raiding, but but the shinies are plentiful. The new costumes are amazing, especially that failings train. Have you actually seen the costume, Chris?
Oh yeah, and that it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I definitely a top-notch one. We got a brand new season. Delightful days are ahead of us, so the summer is kicking off within 24 hours or less than that, actually, for the recording of this podcast. So hopefully you guys will listen to us tomorrow morning, because I'll try to get this out tonight or tomorrow morning, however the case may be. And if you're here in the chat, thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. We also have Community Day, which we'll talk about that. It is a done deal. Niantic has sold us completely. Well, not us entirely, but the games. But Scopely is now our new daddy, so we can't really do anything about that. Definitely some things to talk about here and there, just how the community is reacting and things like that. Yes, Samacenta and Station will be part of the Go Fest. We'll send you some invites, and then Global will be a thing for sure. And
send Zamazentas. That's what.
You want Samacentas or you want Stations?
I'll take both, but I think Zamazenta might be more interesting for his effects.
Yeah, it's a bad thing you can't really have the background, like location background, but you will have the. Actually, we gotta plan out our Go Fest experience for Global. If we could, we'll see. Hey, I might go visit you if we got a good place to play, and if you have the weekend off or something.
Yeah, possibly.
And one last thing, of course, we do have some exciting returns, like the Egg-pedition ticket is back up in the shop, and the Go Pass global release is happening tomorrow as well. We also have season updates for Go Battle League, which we'll just go over and glance over, because most of the things there are usually just the updates in itself. Anyways, I rambled too on because there's a lot of things going on, but I want to know what Chris got this week before we end the season of Might and Mastery.
Dawn. Nah. This could be anyone.
Dawn, yes, that is Pokemon Trigger, please.
I got a few interesting things off the top of my head. I know I got at least one Purified Hundo for Taylor.
Nice.
My favorite Pokemon I got this week, though, haven't seen in years. Yeah, I moved up.
Woo, in the world.
I got a shiny Shadow Trapinch.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
A friend of mine in New Jersey will probably be going crazy about that one. I don't know if she probably already has one or not, but I don't know.
It's not crazy for PvP. I was pretty happy to get a 96 Rillaboom too.
Ah, nice.
15 attack. Oh my gosh,
how many did you do?
I did like 5.
Okay, I did like 2 and I lost a pass.
Oh, I got a rock.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I knew it couldn't be shiny, but I think Rillaboom is probably the thickest out of the few of them.
Yeah, kind of.
I could be wrong though.
Nah, I mean, looking at the body wise, then yeah, he's probably the thickest.
Yeah, he's the sexiest. Other than that, not too much going on. But yeah, what do you got going on?
Surprisingly, no new shinies. The last few shinies were from, I think, the event before that. I think the takeover event. So it just 6 seconds and Marines and all that shabam. So really nothing on shiny wise. Did I get any extra good Hondos? I got a Hondo Why Not, which is from a hatch.
Why?
I don't know. It just happened to be that. So really nothing too crazy for me this week. Just because, I mean, I've been playing, but at the same time, the last week I just felt like if I'm really going to experience Go Fest, I gotta put myself in a position where I'm gonna slow down on my grind. If there's something going on, that's fine. I'll watch all the videos from Osaka, so that way I have the FOMO regardless. But yeah, it's one of those things that I'm just like, I'm gonna plainly just watch Pokemon Go, play when I can, and really just do my own thing for a little bit. Next weekend it's gonna be crazy. Or I'm sorry, not next weekend. This weekend is gonna be crazy because we'll also be, or at least I'll be, at GoFest and going all bananas out there for things. So, with that being said, let's get into some news. Actually, before we get to that, Might and Mastery, the final day. Today's the final day of that. Actually, was it the final week or something? No, it's the final day. Basically, how this season went. Just a quick thoughts and reviews about how you think it could have been better, it could have been worse, it could have been even it was the greatest thing in the world. I don't think the last one is, but you know. What do you think, Chris?
I didn't think it was bad. It wasn't insane, but I always dig a half distance egg event.
Yeah.
Right. I definitely thought there was enough going on. Like it's hard to say. Like it was like middle of the road, but in a good way. Because like it didn't really leave me wanting more. I just definitely thought there was enough going on, and I've been shiny hunting Komala like crazy. It's just not happening.
Yeah, and it definitely out there. I mean, they definitely have updated the game strongly enough to keep us at bay. Like, yes, a lot of the things that we see already in Pokemon Go have been repetitive for the last 9 years. So it's good to know that there's still updates out there that really hit us hard. First and foremost, we have Shadow Raids remotable, Max Battle remotables, global challenges that awards you free tickets to community days.
I will say too, it was very nice to have the Gigantamax Rillaboom available for more than just like
a day,
like 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the reasons why I actually wasn't too keen about looking for one or looking for a good one is because right now the shiny is not even out yet.
Yes.
So I'm like, hey, it's
so as soon as that community day happens, you're just going to be waiting, watching out for that shiny Rillaboom.
And definitely something to always keep in mind when it comes down to the good grind that you have. It's like I could go out, play the game, and do all these things, but I just like sometimes it's just a moment's notice. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money this weekend anyway, so it's definitely not something that I'm gonna be. I don't want to like double dip on things. But yeah, I think that Mind and Mastery in the end, the last 3 months of things weren't that bad, especially because I think it began with. Did it begin with? No, it didn't go. It didn't go with GoTour at the time, right? I think GoTour was before that. But I can be for sure. February, March, April. Yeah, no, it's GoTour was before then, anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, Might and Mastery, definitely a good season. I can't say that it's the best. Introduction to a good story with Kutfu, and see how it goes. But of course, the evolutions are gonna take a little bit to get there. I did get my second Kutfu, which is actually significantly worse than the first one that I got, but but it comes to show that there's always going to be something in the game. Out of the 9 years we have, regular raids, catching Pokemon, hatching eggs, doing research, special research, community days, max battle days, shadow raids here and there. So it's never a dull moment. It's just been a consistent, sane game. So, which is good. It's good, especially because if this is gonna be a forever game and we're gonna be playing Pokemon Go in our 80s, so, I think that's definitely something to keep in mind in the end of the day. I don't want to work.
Yeah, I'll take
all day. Yeah, no, right.
I'll take consistency all day, as long as like things aren't diminishing. By all means.
Yes. So right when. I mean, I was going to talk about the new season now that we're getting to the Life Days. But since we're already on the topic, which is kind of good transition, let's talk about real quick how the community is feeling about Scopely being our new father of the game.
Pokemon, our daddy.
So Niantic stated about a couple days ago.
Does that mean no more Papa Hanky?
No more Papa Hanky. No. That meme, it's over after 9 years, dude. 9 years of saying Papa Hanky. Now we gotta figure out who the other CEO is and what's their favorite Pokemon, so we can go ahead and transfer that Pokemon now.
They're gonna be hiding their like face, man.
It's gonna be.
They're like, I'm not being called that.
It's like Papa Scobly. Nah, I don't know about that. But yeah, so in a tweet about maybe half of the week ago, Niantic stated the buyout is complete. The transition is happening completely. So Niantic no longer owns their core games, or I'm sorry, not the core games, but their side games, IPs, Pokemon GO, Pikmin Bloom, Monster Hunter now, and then Campfire and Wayfair. Yeah, Wayfair. So, all of that is now moved over to Scopely. Of course, they have their own things going on with Niantic Spatial and all that, so they're gonna focus on their actual AR development things. But overall, we are over. Like, this relationship, it's over. No more Niantic. We cannot call out Niantic anymore. We can only call out Scopely. And the community definitely has some thoughts. I mean, since we knew this was happening for a long time, we just didn't know when the full-on transition will be. Now that we know, it just depends on how many more weeks they're gonna basically give us before we open up the game and then we don't see Niantic's logo anymore. Yeah, into it. We do have a new logo for the Delightful Days, which actually looks amazing for the summer.
Oh yeah, with the Leafeon, I love it.
Yeah. So again, my final thoughts on this whole buyout definitely is that I'll welcome a brand new company with a different vision. I know there are Pokemon Go visions are still going to technically stay within the core company or within the company, but I'm excited to see what is gonna be out there. What is really going to be out there for the whole thing here and there.
Yeah, be patient. Keep your eyes open. Be mindful of how much money you're spending. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna let the game burn up if they're trying to, make money off of it. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. So overall, definitely something to keep in mind when it comes down to our brand new company. So no more Niantic help. No more. Well, I don't know.
I was like, are they already doing at Scopely support now?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that yet. I'm sure that somebody will eventually give us the trouble. I'm still follow Niantic support as part of anything going on with the game right now, but I'm sure that will change pretty soon on how that's gonna work. There's not too much to say the least, and Niantic support at least are still working through all of the games currently. So yeah. Also, by the way, the Switch 2 is also coming out this year or this month, this week.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, people have been going crazy.
Pokemon Company actually released a comparison from Switch 1 to Switch 2 in Scarlet and Violet.
I saw people talking about it.
That 60 FPS looks clean.
They're like, sorry guys, we actually meant to release it on the Switch too.
Yeah, I know, right? That's insane. It's like, I'm like, I don't have one pre-order right now because I was hoping to get it in New Jersey or New York.
I'll give it a minute because they're probably going to drop the prices like immediately.
Oh, well, I don't know about that yet. Definitely not.
We'll see.
I don't know. I can probably get you one on like Costco or something. I think they do a discounted price in Costco or something like that.
That would be nice. I got Sam's Club, just no Costco.
Yeah. I got Costco, so I'm good there. Yeah, so definitely something to always keep in mind. We're fanatics of the game, and I am so ready. Also, we got a release date for Legends CA.
Oh,
it's gonna be in October 16.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I'm already planning my full thing now that I know that the game is coming out somewhat technically in the fall. I'll definitely be buying the Switch 2 because I want to experience that game to its fullest, and I mean fullest. Anyways, okay, back to Pokemon Go. Yeah,
it has to do with Pokemon Go at the end of the day, though.
True,
That is funny though.
but
I am excited for that.
but we'll get to that when we get to that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us, anyways. But yeah, so Pokemon Go will definitely have to grow from Niantic. It's gonna be a hard transition in so many ways, but also a very good transition, and to say the least. Until it's not, and then we're just gonna, end this podcast on a bad note. Anyway, all right, so let's get into the news. It's a brand new season, delightful days. Are you excited, Chris? Because the summer is here. It's time.
Oh yeah. Hot, ready.
Ready. So we did have a little trailer. I actually forgot to share it last week because, so many other things to talk about anyways. But as you can see, whoever's actually here on the live stream or on YouTube, if you guys want to, check us out, subscribe, hit the like button, whatever the case may be. Yeah, we have a lot of things going on right now. We have a brand new Pokemon. I see a brand new Pokemon. Gimme-Go looks like to be a delightful not new edition, but a returning edition. A Yapper is coming. I don't remember the name of the Pokemon anymore. It's the doggo, electric doggo.
Yeah, Yamper.
Thank you. Some Gigantamax Pokemons looks like to be out there, Latios and Latias, even though Mega seems better, but that's just my opinion. But this is happening June 3rd at 10 a.m., which is technically tomorrow for a lot of us, to September 2nd at 10 a.m. local time. They did give us a trailer. I'm not going to put volume in just because I can't right now. But they show us Gigantamax Lapras returning. We got Yapper. We got some birthday Pokemons coming back. Lunala seems to be a very big thing coming through. Lilligant, which is actually Hisuian Lilligant. And Gimme-Go and Latias. Seems fair to say the least. But yeah, Go Fest is here because that is the very first thing that is going to happen to the Delightful Days. Our Go Fest is technically the first Go Fest of the season, even though Osaka already got theirs. Yeah, we got to get first or something, Anyways, you can buy tickets, all that shit, bam. I don't even know if actually you can still buy tickets for it. I think a friend of mine said that it already sold out for New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
So that's crazy. Crown Sword Station and Crown Shield Samacenta, as we mentioned in the last podcast, definitely make their arrival in Pokemon Go with amazing Pokemons or amazing moves. And then we also have debuts from the Paldea, Galar, and Hisuian region coming to the game. We do have the Japper. I don't know what Hisuian is, but we definitely see some fish, some sushi there.
Tatsugiri.
No, that's basically what's showing right now. So that's crazy. Pokemon Max Pokemon debut. So we do have, of course, Rillaboom already come out, but they also show Cinderace and Inteleon as part of their Dynamax or Gigantamax forms, when you say the least. We're also going to have Hatene as a Dynamax Pokemon pretty soon. Not the Gigantamax form, but we'll get to that eventually. Community Days, as seen at the picture, we do have our announcement for June's Community Day, which is Jangmo-o. Very non-surprising Pokemon at this point because we already knew this was happening regardless. The Egg-pedition Access is back, which will be more on the go when it comes down to it. We have the Go Pass. So for the last month or so, they've been testing out, actually for 2 months now, they've been testing out the Go Pass in different regions where you can actually get Pokemons like Cernians and Yveltal as part of it for the testing period. If you didn't get it, too bad, but we're going to get a global one, and we'll talk about that in a little bit more into the game. RSVP Planner is here, which we already mentioned and talked about last time. Some stickers, the Go Battle League announcement, which we'll go over in our PvP section. I know Chris is excited. Probably not, depending on how it is. Some showcases, which they don't show really anything. I don't know why this place is like fully blanked. Some seasonal rotations. How about you let me know what the research breakthrough box has, brother?
Oh, yeah. It looked pretty interesting when I took a peek. We got Aerodactyl, Galarian Corsola, Gibble, Sinistea, Charcadet, and Frigibax. Personally, I think the only one I wouldn't be very excited for is Gibble. Only because it had, Community Day and the Mega Garchomp Day.
Mm-hmm.
All of the other ones I'd be pretty all right with.
Well,
Because
Frigibass is going to be a global release pretty soon too, so that's gonna be a shiny for us, anyways.
yes, I will say like I'm still fine with that, just for getting that PvP. Or I guess more hundo kind of IVs, depending on if I don't get that or not.
Yeah.
I will say like they have been shoving Frigibax down our throats. For sure.
Yeah.
And I do already have the antique form Sinistea, so I don't really need a second one. But I did promise my buddy one. Yeah. Trade bait, yeah.
Trade bait. But anyways, I mean, it's not shiny yet, so we'll just wait until you get the authentic shiny.
Yeah. You are right.
Yeah. So those are a pretty good lineup when it comes down to these. I mean, for me, I think Aerodactyl will be the least favorite, unless I get a Shundo, but that's just me anyways. But yeah, I mean, I'm always about the Mega Hundos, Shundos. We do have some different Pokemons appearing in the wild. City biomes, forest biomes. I could go over the full thing. I think that the biggest things when it comes down to it, I think it's Gossifleur coming into the wild pretty soon. Ampharos in the forest looks pretty amazing. I mean, that could be shiny right off the bat. Rookidee, it's gonna be in mountains, which we don't really get some here anyway. So, hello, how you doing? Welcome to.
Yeah, we got like Landfill Hill.
Paddox, thank you for joining us. The Northern Hemisphere will have the Hoenn starters. I know Chris is excited about that because he loves Hoenn.
Love me Hoenn.
Yeah, some Gummies, some Hisuian Bolters, and all that. The Southern Hemisphere will have all the Sinnoh starters and a few other additions as well. So keep in mind that. 2 kilometer X pool is going to definitely change. Togepi seems to be the biggest factor on this, but Larvesta and Smallville are still staying in 2 kms, which is good. 5 kilometers, I believe we have things like Bruxish, Crowbrawler, Kamala. Maybe you'll catch some shiny Kamalas in your future, Brett, Chris. Adventure Sync will still have Munchlax and Riolu. Some fossils, which I'm not too keen about. 7 kilometer X, we'll have just the regular Hisuian and Galar mix with route rewards giving us the Basculin and Pawniard, or White Stripe Basculin. And then 10 kilometer X, Toxel is here. Definitely a good addition because that's the Pokemon that everybody wants. I'm pretty sure that's going to come into 2KX at some point in the near future, but that's just me thinking out loud. And then everything else from my special secretly doesn't change too much. Charcadet, I mean, I do have one shiny Charcadet. I need 2 more, so that's actually going to be an interesting hatch challenge. And then the seasonal bonuses, I'm sure everybody wants to know. There is an additional special trade per day, which that's what everybody loves when they can do more than one. Increase experience for the first catch of the day. If you're looking for level 60 in the future, that might be your thing you want to do.
Oh, and then the biggest one.
The double daily adventure ancestation without having to use Rotor Time. Cut your losses, the best season ever. Anyway.
Some of us may still cut it short a little bit. Like, I don't think I need to walk the extra 50. We'll see. We'll see how I'm
15,
feeling.
dude. It's like 15%. But anyways. But yeah, anyways, it looks like to be a good season here and there. What do you think so far, Chris? Like, just overall, just looking at paper.
Looking it over, it looks like it's going to be nice, clean, fun. Definitely, as you said, the extra special trade is awesome. The double adventure incense is going to be good. It is kind of funny, though, since we're having the ability to pay for a Galarian bird soon.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, in the back of your guys' minds. Do you really need a paid Galarian bird? But yeah, I think it definitely looks fine. Definitely Go Fest is going to be the exciting part coming up, though.
That's true. That is true. Really not much to talk about when it comes down to Go Fest. Just make sure if you're out there and you want to say hello, we'll be around, the entire city. I'll try to post as much as I can in our socials if you guys want to just meet or where we're gonna be. And yeah, pretty much from there on, it just depends on a few things. But yeah, so Season of the Light is here, but we also have our dump of news. Chris, how about you take away this one?
Yes, sir. For whatever reason, it's taken a second to load.
Oh, my internet was crappy when I got here, so.
There we go. Okay, sorry.
That's
There we go. So let's start with the max battles. We got some interesting. Oh my gosh, yo, that's beautiful. So June 2nd, Chansey will be the max battle. I guess for Monday. Is that no?
Yeah, it's Mondays.
So okay.
Each Monday, at least each Monday from 6 to 7.
Okay, wonderful. And then Machop will be June 9th and June 15th. Hatenna will be the max Pokemon for June 16th through June 22nd. Caterpie will be the max Pokemon for June 23rd through June 29th. For the Pokemon Power Spot kind of stuff. And then the best one, Shuckle, June 30th through June 6th. I will say, like, honestly, though, you might want to bring a second person just so it doesn't take forever, even though there isn't a time period on it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it'll do a lot of damage, but it just might take long.
Yeah, it might take at almost the same as a Chansey at that point. So just consider Shuckle at 3-star at this point.
Oh, yeah. And then the 5-star raids are going to change at 10 a.m. on these dates. Tapu Bulu, and remember, it also knows Nature Madness will be available for June 3rd to June 5th. I'm pretty sure it's still in. I just don't remember if it knew Nature's Madness right now. It does? Okay, cool. Yeah. Groudon is available June 5th to June 14th. And then Kyogre is going to be available from June 14th to June 23rd. And then Cobalion's coming in June 30th. So we got a week in between those.
I mean,
and it will be available June.
Sorry, go ahead.
And then Cobalion will be available June 30th to July 8th.
I'm saying seeing Groudon and Kyogre is always a thing. So it's always nice, except, you don't get the max energy or the mega energy, primal energy, whatever they call it. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you're ever hunting the hundos, they definitely give you plenty of chances to get those hundos.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, the mega raids, Mega Altaria is going to be the mega from June 3rd to June 5th after today. Mega Abomasnow, June 5th to June 14th. Mega Manectric will be available from June 14th to June 23rd. And then Mega Beedrill from June 23rd to June 30th. And then Mega Aggron from June 30th to July 8th. So tons of megas to hunt after if you need them. Mm-hmm. Shadow Regice will be available in Shadow Raids only for the weekends in June. So keep your eyes peeled. And then some of the events they showcase are May 30th to June 3rd. So literally till tomorrow for this one, if you haven't already claimed them all. Serene Retreat. June 7th, it will be the start of Instrumental Wonders until June 11th. And then June 14th to June 18th will be Phantom Ruins. After that, we're going to have a mystery event from June 20th to June 22nd.
Which is interesting that it's a 2-day event too.
Yes. And what's funniest is we have the next event right in between it. The June Community Day will be June 21st. And then June 23rd to June 27th will be Ancients Recovered, which I believe we already mentioned a second. I could be wrong, though. And then June 28th to June 29th will be Pokemon GO Fest 2025 Global, which everyone's going to be excited for.
So honestly, out of all these events, we actually know 99% of them except for the mystery one.
I'm sure. And then obviously the raid hours are going to be every Wednesday for the 5 stars. So June 4th, Tapu Bulu, June 11th, Groudon, June 18th, Kyogre, and then July 2nd for Cobalion, and that's 6 to 7 p.m. local time. After that, we're going to have the Spotlight Hours. June 3rd will be Spritzy for 2 times Catch XP. Magnemite will be June 10th for 2 times Candy, Catch Candy. Solosis will be June 17th with 2 times Transfer Candy. And then Growlithe will be June 24th with 2 times Evolution XP. So, all of these can be shiny. I think all of them are a little bit fun. So if you're hunting any of them, by all means. But yeah, looks interesting.
Yeah, definitely a pack month. In between, we of course have a lot of the Go Fest stuff and everything like that. So definitely keep in mind that you may be able to do a few things, but once the weekends comes around, that's like kind of done. So that's the reason why we have a lot of the raid hours and things like that will help out. I think I'll be at New Jersey for Tapu Bulu's raid hour, and I'll be hanging out with the crew here and there. Gonna be going probably to the infamous Red Bank, which is like the place to play Pokemon Go in New Jersey. So like definitely something to go about.
It's kind of interesting. I see people complaining about a few of the megas that haven't returned for quite some time, like Mega Venusaur, Glalie, Blastoise, and Slowbro. But they're saying we just had Mega Manectric and Beedrill in November, and they're already back.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
that's so funny.
They gotta keep some pretty good ones.
A little bit exclusivity, yeah.
Yeah, and now that we know,
I do think that is good sometimes.
Yeah, and Legend CS is gonna come out pretty soon, so that's definitely going to give us a correspondent mega coming up and everything. I know we're missing some of the key ones still. I'm hoping that they will really be released soon, but we'll never know until we get there. All right, so next on the list, it's our Community Day Pokemon, which again we definitely are you just doing that because it is a Jangmo? Yep.
Yeah, totally.
So Jangmo is as expected June's Community Day, which is the very first beginning of summer. The dragon of the generation really comes into our hearts and everything, even though it's already been shiny since last Go Fest anyways, but it's back. If I can get my words out.
It's back.
I know, and like the young just came through like really strong on that one. Anyways, Saturday, June 21st from 2 to 5, so a really late community day, but that's because we have a lot going on. And just like Chris mentioned, we do have like a double whammer going on through that special weekend. Jangmo will appear more frequently in the wild. If you get it, you get shiny. That's cool. Feature attack will be Clanching Scales, which is actually the signature move for Jangmo-o. But I'm surprised that they're actually releasing this as the feature Community Day move instead of like the partial one, and not giving it like Dragon or like Draco Meteor or something like that. For us is like
that's interesting.
It is, but I also think can he learn that in the main series games or no?
Clanging Scales or the other move, like move. Draco?
Yeah, like Draco.
I think it learns Draco Meteor. I could be wrong, though.
It could, but again, I can't be for sure because again, as much as I do love my pseudo legendary Pokemon, Jangmo has been one of those like releases where they just don't care. So, however, scaling or Clanching Scales will actually be 120 power and decreases the defenses by 1 stage. So it's basically a Draco Meteor at that point. And then Gyms and Raids is gonna be 120 power, while Chris looks for the moves in the internet. Of course, you have your $2 ticket with encounters with Jangmo with the delightful teen special background and more. Just make sure it is a $2 ticket unless they give us a chance to get it for free. The continuous special time research story also will be available, which will expire later on in the month. All right, Zach, how we going? Bonuses.
It can learn Draco.
So
Meteor.
I mean, there has to be at least a move that he cannot learn. That seems to be. But anyways, I might just be getting ahead of myself regardless. Event bonuses: 3 times catching Pokemon for catching Pokemons. 3 times. Yeah, you know what I mean. 2 times candy, 2 times candy XL, lore modules, and incense 3 hours, except daily, of course. Snapshots for community days for a surprise, special tray, so it can be for 3 for the day because it is the month of June and the delightful day season. And trace is 50% Stardust. Less Stardust to actually change or tray. Field research tags, of course, will award you with the Jangmo-o encounters, Pokeballs, and everything, but you can also find some delightful days digital team backgrounds research, which actually I still have one from a chop, I think, in my
Bro.
I just haven't done a 5-star raid in a long time, brother. I can tell you that much. Showcases and the Ultra Community Day box will be available in the shop for no extra costs, I think. Oh, you get 2 rare candies. Okay, cool. But Yamo, excited as always. It's a beautiful shiny. Actually, all forms of the shiny actually are pretty good, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I think
it's a fun one. I think it's definitely a good chance to get a Shundo.
Yeah.
Community days are always fun when it's a dragon.
I do have my Hundos ready, so that's pretty nice.
Hundos, multiple?
Yeah, multiples.
Brother.
And a couple of 98, some shinies that are lucky traded, so that's pretty good, especially an XXS small. So yeah, I got my fill. I'll play it, but that's because it is, a dragon Pokemon. Always a delightful time. See what I did there?
Crazy.
So, Expedition or Exciting Expedition Access is back again. We'll go over this just because it seems like this is going to be the norm for each season now. You get your June ticket, your July ticket, your August ticket, whatever the case may be. But you can buy the full thing for like $15 on the shop and really not have to worry about it. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. Just, to recap real quick, you get 1 single-use incubator award for the first Pokestop and Gym Spin for the day, which is always nice. 3 times experience for award for the first catch and the first spin of the day. Open up to 50 gifts, receive up to 150 gifts per day, and hold up to 40 gifts in your item bag. Yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, it's just some extra bonuses here and there for experience and Stardust, so that's all. Anyways, really, not much to talk about this since it's basically just a continuation of the last one. There's no half distance on hatches or anything here, right, that I'm missing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, but it is what it is. How about you let us know about that delightful new Go Pass global release, brother?
All right. Yeah, right. Well. We got some fan favorites returning. Of course, I'm talking about Articuno. No, I'm joking. The Go Pass for June, from Tuesday, June 3rd, tomorrow, as of recording, at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, July 1st at 10 a.m. local time. The new Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe for June will be available in Pokemon Go. The Go Pass is a free, limited time progression track available during the specified period. By collecting Go points, you can increase your rank to earn rewards. And the Go Pass feature is currently being tested. Trainers will automatically receive Go Pass June tomorrow, at the specified time. And you can collect Go points and rank up to get additional rewards through Tuesday, July 1st at 10 a.m. local time. Additionally, from Saturday, June 28th at 12 a.m. to Sunday, June 29th at 11:59 p.m. local time, there's no daily limit on how many Go points you can earn. So I guess there is a limit on how many you can get per day.
So
forgot about that.
Normally, yes. So for the Go Pass, they definitely don't want you to complete it in a day.
So, true.
So they're keeping it limited to how many points you could earn per day, which I think from the last time that we had it, because this was tested out with Go Tour and everything, it was 10, 15 points per day or something like that you can earn. And after that, you're capped into the next day, which is not bad because literally a couple of days later, it was the global Glow Tour and everybody just completed that at that point. But, It's kind of the same thing for this one here, because during the 28 and 29, it's Global Goal Fest, which actually it is.
Oh,
Yes,
true.
it is. So it's definitely just the ability to be able to complete the pass as soon as you can.
And that's going to go crazy on GoFest.
You do have a little bit of a leeway from the beginning of the month until then. So that's like a full month's worth of daily points that you can earn. Maybe by the time you actually reach global, you only have a few left, if to say the least. But we won't really know the point system until they actually release it to us, because we don't have anything. I'm sure the information is out there in the wild right now. But until tomorrow, we just don't got anything else until next podcast we talked about, which will probably be for another 2 weeks. So
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah. The Pokemon Go web store. It's saying you can get the Go Pass Deluxe, the paid version, on the Pokemon Go web store now, and it'll activate as soon as the regular Go Pass begins. And if you upgrade to the Go Pass Deluxe June or the Go Pass Deluxe June plus 10 ranks on the Go web store, you will receive 10 Ultra Balls, 5 Max Revives, 1 Premium Battle Pass, and 5 Max Potions as a gift with the purchase. Interesting. It doesn't tell us the price on here, but you can see that on the web store. The featured Pokemon and rewards. As I joked about earlier, you'll get an Articuno as one of the possible rewards, with a Delightful Days themed special background. So, okay, there's something about it there. There's Stardust, XP, Max Particles, Pokeballs, candy, and even more goodies. And then if you get the Go Pass Deluxe, you'll earn some very interesting ones. One of these being a fan favorite, a Lucky Trinket, 1 Super Incubator, additional encounters with more Pokemon, premium items such as a Premium Battle Pass, or multiple of those, Incense, Lucky Egg, Incubator, Lure Modules, and more, Candy Extra Large, and even more goodies. Yes, the Articuno can be shiny, and if you didn't know, the Lucky Trinket is an item that you can use to get an instant lucky friend with any of your friends. I believe they just have to be a good friend, or do they have to be higher than that?
No, as long as you have at least one heart interaction, you can use the Lucky Trinket.
Just the one heart. Okay, very good. The major milestone rewards are Tier 1 for rank 25. You'll earn 50% more XP from increasing friendship level. So if you're planning on having a bunch of friends level up to get XP, definitely do that before then. Tier 2, rank 50. Increased XP and Stardust from research breakthrough rewards. That's interesting. And then Tier 3, rank 75, increased Stardust and XP from hatching eggs. For all the people that are hatching eggs like crazy, rank 75. There we go.
You know, it kind of begs the question: will we be able to actually like take advantage of most of these bonuses if we have a daily cap limit until almost GoFest?
You know, I'm just hoping we can get to 75 before GoFest if that's the case.
Which, I mean, that makes sense. It really depends on how well we can actually get to the end of the rank at that point.
Yeah, are they expecting only the supers to get there, or
I don't know.
I guess everyone would still have the same limit. Huh?
I mean, obviously, you can also pay for it once you buy it.
Oh,
so it's that at that point, I feel like it's a little too much pay to win.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
hopefully it's not just the people with the 10 early ones getting that.
Yeah,
but you never know.
Obviously,
yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some math once the Tinker is out. So I'll give you guys a little more of a leeway.
How many days it's gonna take?
Yeah. I mean, if you
should have time.
Again, we should, but I feel like if we don't, then that just seems like a gut wrench into the bonuses that they are in here in the end of the day. Just real quick, when Chris already mentioned about the Lucky Trinket, so it's actually kind of nice. Yeah, you have to be at least great friends with the trainer to which you apply the Lucky Trinket.
Great friends. Okay.
Yeah. There's differences in Go Pass experience, and I'll get to your comment here in a moment, Papercut. We continually strive to improve the Go Pass experience before we fully launch the monthly version of the Go Pass. We want to ensure the positive impact on training experience. Because of this, trainers with the Go Pass may have the differences between passes. Some of them may have Pokemon encounters visibility in the Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe, and different experience rewards. So they're still somewhat testing it out. I hope that this kind of global-ish release, like beta global release, will actually give us a good insight into what we expect as a part of the trainer. But yeah, so Papercut here in the chat says that it's weird that Go Pass doesn't move from time zone. So if you open it up in San Francisco and travel to Chicago, Go Pass won't show up until you go back to San Francisco. So it is time gated, or no, I'm sorry, not time gated, but region locked per reason. So I mean, everybody's gonna get it at 10 a.m. local time tomorrow, but that's just how it goes. So a lot of people are already looking into it in the world right now, but still. All right, that's exciting to say the least, because the lucky trinket is always nice to guarantee those lucky trades at the end, especially with 2 special trades per day. All right, so last piece of news. Actually, that is it for the regular news, but we get some PvP section. Get good, get wrecked. Here we go, Chris. Real quick, Pocket is amazing, and you should all play it. But anyways,
you're trying to fight people in Pocket. I see.
Yeah, I actually completed the mini set in like a day. I only spent like $60. So it's like 20 for like the bundle, and then like another 40 that I was doing a pack battle with a friend. So,
oh my gosh!
And I won because I got like 3 different 2-star rarities. So I think I got the Lucimize and Goslar Rainbow, which I'm not
wow.
So that's pretty cool. But anyways, Delightful Days Go Battle Season. It is a new reset to the game. It is happening, of course, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, PDT, whatever you call it. So if you didn't get to the end of the season, tough luck. I've got to say that Pocket is taking too much of my time, so I don't really worry about Go Battle League at this point. Maybe somebody actually just challenged me. I'll be like, I've been a pro since day one. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, get that coaching by Speediest.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, so Go Battle League Delightful Days season resets on June 3rd. And, all the ranks will reset. I feel like if they really want to maximize this, they should do like what Pocket is doing and just like let you drop down a certain amount of levels instead of like being all the way down to 0 and then having to climb up again. I know this has been a thing forever for Go Battle League, but it just doesn't feel like I don't want to grind 0 to 100 again. It's like,
It is very time consuming, huh?
Yeah. So it's definitely something out there. We do have our schedules here. Again, we won't go over that because there's too many, and I don't want to be here all night. The Delightful Days Go Battle League events. We have the weekend happening on August 15 to August 17. That's a Friday to Saturday, which will increase the amount of battles that you can do per day. Free battle team time research will be available. That includes avatar inspired with a powerful battle tower battler. And then, some rewards of Pokemons will also be at different barriers of attack, defense, and HP. The guaranteed rank up encounters at level 1, you get Minfu. 6, you get Volibee. At 2000 Ace rank, you get Morpeko. Frigigas at veteran rank, Drippy at expert rank, and then your Pikachu Libre season. I wish they would change colors for that one, but that'd be interesting.
A little bit of different costume.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of strives to have a better for the collection, but to get into legend rank is just insane. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, or even if it had like letters on it for which season it was.
Yeah, something to differentiate each one in the end of the day. But yeah, after that they just show, of course, all the encounters you can get. This stack and encounters through it. Of course, the raid box active for 20 and plus and all that. the time research, it's gonna be available. So I mean, if you do battles, you get a couple extra, Stardusts and an extra Elite TM, Fast TM, whatever the case may be. The avatar pose this season, it's gonna be the Battle Tower Leon style pose. So he's just basically Sarunin with his hat and all that. It's kind of cool. I mean, I remember when I saw it the first time in Sword and Shield. I wish they would have given him a better hairstyle in this one, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, you do get your boots, your pants, your top. Dude, I had so many items from that I just have like a variance of each season. So, which is insane. And I'll never get to the post because it never gets to me at the end of the day. We have Sunshine Cup returning, the Great League Edition, which will utilize normal fire, grass, and ground type Pokemons. Charizard is not allowed. Fossil Cup Great League Edition will have water, rock, and steel types available. We have the Summer Cup Ultra League Edition with normal fire, water, grass, electric, and bug type. Elemental Cup Little Edition, fire, water, grass Pokemon eligible, and only the Pokemon that are able to evolve once or twice. I don't know. Hisuian Cup, of course, Pokemon's only from the Hisuian region, which will be Dex numbers 387 to 249. Or I'm sorry, 493. I don't know why I mixed the numbers. But that means that Hisuian region is coming back at some point this season, so that's going to be interesting. The Delightful Dates Great Leaf Edition Catch Cup, which again will just be the Pokemon that are eligible through the Catch Cup at that point. And then Chris's more favorite part of this update, we have some attack changes happening as well. So Ember, the energy generation has increased, which that means they will take longer for it to actually get through, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that point, but anyways.
Oh no, it'll make more energy per move.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Bug Bite will go from power level 3 to power level 4. That means it will do more damage. That's pretty good. Future Carter, same thing, from power level 2 to power level 3. That means more damage. Acid will have energy generation increase, so that means it will generate more energy here and there. Bullet Punch, the power level from 6 to 8. Oh my god. That's actually a
oh my gosh, Metagross, yeah.
Those Metagross Lucario seems pretty good. Metal Sound will go from 3 to 5, which I don't think a lot of people use that, but I'm sure they'll find a way to abuse it. Double Iron Badge will gonna go from 50 to 55 power. That attack was already a powerful one as a bait move for Male Metal, but now it's gonna be really insane. Doom Desire, Jirachi's signature move, from 75 to 80 power, so definitely start shielding those from now on. Crunch will have a chance to lower the opposing Pokemon's defense is decreased, so that means less chances for Crunch to really help you in battle.
Maybe. I thought it was already pretty low. That's just me though.
Yeah, maybe not. So, wrap, yeah, like you wrap around things. Guaranteed chance to decrease the opposing Pokemon's defense. So that means that every time you use it, you're lowering the defense of the Pokemon. So that's actually pretty good. I don't even know what it actually uses it. So, Parabolic Charge will have energy cost decrease and a guaranteed chance to increase the user's defense. So you can just make your healer type invincible. If you can get to the move, because I don't know how long it takes you to get to the move.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. Attack availability updates. Goldengo will now be able to learn the Power Gem. So that is signature to its main series games. Lunala will now be able to know the fastest stats Shadow Claw. Holy Jesus. But this is Lunala, not Necrozma, so there's a difference when it comes down to it.
That's fair.
Yeah. Skeledirge will now be able to know the fast attack Hex, which I don't know if it's better if they incinerate at that point, but that's just me.
I don't know. It'll definitely have situations where it is.
Definitely. Beedrill will now be able to know the fast attack Poison Sting. Stab. It works, right? Looks like somebody loves Arbok, because Arbok will now be able to know the fast attack Poison Sting too. And I'll just go over the most of the Pokemon that can learn this move, because if not, I'm just gonna keep on going. Nidoqueen, Nidoking, Tentacruel, Toxicrow, and Scolopy will all know Poison Sting. So that is a good lineup for a lot of them, especially Nidoqueen, now that it actually had kind of downfall in the Go Battle League since, like, I don't know, 3 seasons ago. So Tentacruel definitely is gonna have it, and Toxicrow can see more play now that it has something more stabby. Raichu will now know attack Surf. Looks like its counterpart to Pikachu at this point, because Pikachu had.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was like, could Raichu learn it from that community day?
I guess not, because
maybe
it's be happy now. So, yeah. Lone Raichu, same thing. Will know Surf, but that's because he's a lowland form. So I kind of figured that one. Which actually begs the question: are they really putting this boost to something they can learn in the main series games? I'm sure they can, but it's just me at the end of the day. Anyways, Celio, same thing. It's gonna learn Surf. Metal Sound will have a few Pokemon to now be able to use this. Galore, Meowth, Aeron, Lairon, Aggron, Delmice, Berserker, Baroom, and Reverum. That's interesting for each one of them. Some of them are steel types. Other ones are like, why? So, that looks like the Pommy line, Pommy, Pomno, and Pommot will now be able to know if the fast attacks Thundershock. That's a pretty good one. I like that.
And they just had their community day too.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to ATM a lot of shit. Actually, if you have a PvP one, you could just go ahead and change the fast attack Thundershock. So that's pretty cool. It does have a fighting move as a community day move, I think. I can't remember because I didn't play that community day. Anyways, Lickitung, Milotic, Delmice will now also be able to know the charge attack Warp, whatever the case.
Wrap.
Thank you. Which it makes sense for Pokemons with long limbs. Anyways, looks like the Galarian birds, Articuno, Scepto, and Moltres will now be able to know Fly, which I think it benefits Moltres the most because he is a flying. No, is it a flying dark or a dark
yes.
I think
it is.
Yeah. So it does benefit all of them because they're all flying types at some point, but definitely Moltres at this point, because Moltres has seen a lot of play in these days. Lugia too, so that's
I thought Lugia already had that. I guess I'm crazy.
I mean, people are basically using the Sky Attack and
that's what it is. It had to be Sky Attack.
Yeah. Metagross and Megtan and Kleavor will all be able to know the fast attack Fury Cutter. Is it better the Bullet Punch though?
I don't know how that's going to be for Metagross, but for Kleavor, that seems like a good one, right?
I mean, it is
like what Kleavor have?
Because it's a rock bug type, so. I mean, maybe Metan will see some play more than Metagross. I don't know. Maybe. It definitely cancels each other out because it is super effective against itself. So so that's an interesting take. Definitely some niche there if people are going to. In the end of the day, but anyways, that is the full update for Go Battle League updates and all that. So definitely out there. Do you have anything to say, Chris?
All hail Scopely, our new leaders.
All hail Scopely. Also, Scarlet and Violet just got an update, so that's pretty cool. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's somebody put it out. I just literally went to Twitter or Twitter X, whatever you call it, and 10 kilometer X doesn't have carbine anymore.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Scopely.
You do understand that the shiny came out last weekend, right?
Is it anywhere?
Well, once the Star of Global starts, so you'll be able to have shiny available carbon, but
okay.
So now it's not going to be the Tech Caliber X anymore, which is nice. I mean, if you want to hatch a Lapras every now and then, that's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, Lapras is good now, though, huh? With Sparkling Area or whatever.
True, but you need PvP IBs. Or your Shando.
I mean, I already have the Shondo. Gotta feed it the extra large.
Yeah, I gotta get that extra large candy, Oh wow. Okay, so Scarlet Violet's update is to actually enhance it for the Switch too. That's crazy. Anyways, all right, we won't do a little too much about it, just because that we got a lot going on. But that's pretty much it. Unless Chris has something else to say, or me going through the Lucky Trinket, the Twitter stuff, which doesn't seem to be anything. Do know that the Lucky Trinket will expire after 5 days of obtaining it, so make sure you are.
Okay, so it is gonna be time gated again.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to.
Or I guess that's not the right word. It's gonna expire fast again.
True.
Yeah, so definitely get acquainted with who you want to use it on ASAP.
It's like a Trinket. Anybody? Anyways, but yeah. So that's that. It is all we have for you tonight. Again, guys, if you guys want to talk GoFest or just say hi, we'll be going to GoFest this season, or at least I'll be going to GoFest. I know Chris definitely wanted to go, but he couldn't. It is how it is. But of course, join all our social media out there. If you listen to the podcast, thank you so much. Places like Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all those places will definitely appreciate if you can leave us a review. I know I'm kind of like offbeat right now, but anyways, social media, Purified Podcast. So I'll post as much as possible for everybody there. Pure Let It Go, and then Pokemon Trigger, please, for anything, Chris. Also tag him, so that way you know that he has gonna have a lot of FOMO this weekend, anyways. PurifiedPodcast@gmail.com if you want to give us a long list of things that you actually did for GoFest or anything like that. Make sure you let us know. Discord, it's out there. We definitely have this Patreon exclusive Discord, so we'll definitely be there in the latest. And yeah, don't forget to check us out at thepokemonfresso.com/Pokemon/Purified Podcast for anything podcast related out there. All right, Chris, I won't leave you too much. Take us away for the night, and I won't see you for a good amount of weeks from now.
Oh no, I'll miss you, buddy.
Yes, me too, buddy. Me too.
Dude, just get the Shundos for me, buddy. Just get the Shundos.
Bro, did you actually see Training Club actually do 300 raids?
Of what?
Of Seishin and Samacenta.
Oh, no, that makes perfect sense, honestly.
I mean, yes, he got a couple of Hondos. I don't know if he got the Hondos with the background or Shandos in that regard, but still. Good luck. Anyways.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Be safe out there, guys. Enjoy getting ready for GoFest. I know Pure Letter said he's going to be getting ready for the in-person tonight. So, pack me. Yeah, you'll sneak me in, and then I won't be able to play on my phone.
He doesn't even have the ticket, so but what's the point, It's like,
oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry guys, couldn't come to work. I got kidnapped. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic time. Be safe, have fun. Yeah, looking forward to this month. I think Pokemon Go Fest is going to make it a lot of fun. Drink plenty of water. It's been hot, but keep it in the back of your mind. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next week with even more news. So see you guys then. Peace out, guys.
Keep purifying, everybody. We'll see you at Go Fest next time for sure.